What's up, wrestling fans? Tony Mango here, welcoming you to another Smark Out Moment Smack Talk podcast. This is the Internet Wrestling Community Outreach of the Week, and this edition includes everything from the Rest Hold commercial breaks, as well as the Ask Him Wrestling Trivia question of the week, and a couple other things sprinkled along the mix as well. We're going to start things off, as we normally do, with the Smark My Words fan-submitted comment of the week, and the winner this time around is Ben Guest. Last week on the Hot Tags, we were talking about FYE selling a bunch of WWE chocolate bars, and I pitched the idea out there that we should have a couple different other variations. The Mark Henry Sexual Chocolate Bar, the Lunatic Fringe Peanuts Bar, that kind of a thing. And I had said something about Sheamus being a marshmallow, s'mores kind of a thing. Ben Guest one-upped me. Sheamus Extremely White Chocolate Bar. And I thought that was perfect for it. I was so mad that I couldn't think of that. So credit to Ben Guest for that one. But he also almost won for another comment that you're not going to see up on the screen right now. But he said that if Mark Henry fucked his girlfriend, he would call the kid that came out of that Mark, just out of respect. That was great. And also kind of want to give a shout out to myself for the first time ever on Smark My Words. And it's not for just tooting my own horn or whatever. It's because you'll see it on the screen right now. We were talking about why is Paul Ellering above the ring, and for NXT TakeOver, I said he changed his name from Paul Ellering to Paul Above the Ring, and Caden put out a little slow clap there, and Ben said, can you give yourself comment of the week? So if I'm giving Ben the comment of the week, he's saying that I should give myself the comment of the week. Look at that, we'll share it. That'll be how we do that, right? So thank you to Ben and to all the others who left comments all throughout the different avenues that I've got for you guys to express your own opinions. The YouTube comments, the Twitter account, the Facebook stuff, the website's comment sections itself. And as I just mentioned a second ago, Facebook group. It's facebook.com/group/the Megamaniacs. If you don't know what that is by now, you haven't been listening to the Ask Him. I'm not going to say this all over again. Start sending in your questions for December's Mailbag special. We're going to be tackling the November Mailbag either a little bit later on today from when I'm recording this or Friday. And if you haven't seen it got posted yet and you can squeak in a quick Mailbag question for this week for the November edition, try to do it. But if you haven't done that yet, and maybe you're a little bit late on that, and you want to put something in there for December, then just send that my way. You can do that by tweeting at SmarkOutMoment with the hashtag mailbag, or leaving a contact form email through the website. And if it's something wrestling related, or it's something completely different, has nothing to do with wrestling, it's all okay. Pick our brains about whatever you want us to answer, send our questions, and we'll try to, give you some kind of a response for it. So we got Thanksgiving coming up, and we got the other holidays coming up in December, and I'm going to mention something here that is obviously during this time, it sounds kind of shitty to say, but as far as helping us out for Smark Out Moment, if you want to be thankful for what we give you and whatever like that, there's a couple different ways that you guys can help us out. If it's for a monetary donation to keep the lights on here, you can donate money directly with the PayPal, the YouTube's fan funding module, or sign up for the Patreon. You can also buy t-shirts and a couple other different things over at our Redbubble and TeePublic shops. There's a couple different TeePublic shops now, not only for Smark Out Moment, but for Fanboys Anonymous. And I have another one, A Mango Tees. Couldn't resist on that one. So all that money goes directly towards me trying to make up some of the costs of me doing this kind of stuff. So it's all greatly, greatly appreciated, as I mentioned before. You can also help spread the word about the website with things like the Sign Me Up initiative. For that, all you got to do is when you go to a wrestling event, bring a sign that says Smark Out Moment and take a picture of yourself and send it my way. Or if you want to help us with the social media side of things, you can like and share our posts on Facebook, retweet and follow us on Twitter. Give the YouTube videos a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share these kind of things with your friends and the articles and stuff like that and the YouTube videos and everything like that all throughout different things on social media. Post it on Reddit, post it on message boards, leave your comments on different things to keep the discussion going, all that other kind of stuff like that. And the same thing applies to Fanboys Anonymous, the spot for the movie reviews and the nerdy topics that I take care of for that website. And if you want to geek out with me on that kind of stuff, head on over to fanboysanonymous.com, follow the Facebook and Twitter accounts, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and so on and so forth. And that brings us to the major topic of the video, of course, the one that everybody's most interested with all the other things we talk about on this, the wrestling trivia question of the week, otherwise known as the Ask Him. Last week's question was about who is the first sole survivor in WWE Survivor Series history, and the answer to that one was Andre the Giant. His team included One Man Gang, King Kong Bundy, Butch Reed, and Rick Rude, and he defeated Hulk Hogan, Bam Bam Bigelow, Paul Orndorff, Don Morocco, and Ken Patera. It was Survivor Series 1987, the very first Survivor Series. Not the very first Survivor Series match, though, but it was the main event for that one. So Andre the Giant, big man, sole survivor. Makes a lot of sense, right? So Christopher Marin and Bobby Lesnar G86 both getting the answer correct. Nice job there, guys. Let's see if you get this one correct for this week. I'm going to do another Survivor Series-based one, sort of, but since it's Thanksgiving, everybody's going to be, for the most part, eating turkey. I mean, not every single person. If I had it my way, I'd be eating a pizza instead, but turkey's on the mind, and Survivor Series just passed, so that reminds me of the Gobbledy Gooker. Who portrayed the Gobbledy Gooker? Pretty simple one. Most people should know this one by now. Might have even actually asked this question in the past, I'm not too sure, but if you know the answer, or you want to leave a guess, or you want to throw in some kind of comment about what's going on for your Thanksgiving, or whatever the case may be, leave your comments below, everybody, and I'll tell you next week who got it right, who got it wrong, and anything else that I need to talk about. Week after that, we're going to start getting the TLC questions. I got at least one of those lined up, and then, we're starting to head towards that end of the year, so I don't know, maybe some kind of Christmas-themed thing or something. But that's going to be it for this edition of the IWC Outreach. I want to thank you all for listening and checking this out. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And, of course, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at SmarkOutMoment and the website itself, smarkoutmoment.com. Next thing you're going to be seeing on this channel is going to be the TLC Sporkle Quiz. After that, it's going to be the Mailbag for the week, for actually the month, for November. And then next week, then we're going to start getting into TLC predictions and stuff. So stay tuned for all that kind of content coming your way. But for now, this has been another Smark Out Moment, and I am being counted out.